Hey, Melissa, I'm so glad to see you again. And I'm just been just so pleased with all of the success of the water tower. And I want to, remind people of the podcast that we did with on the Empowering Industry podcast right at the beginning for them to go and take a look at that. But then just I want to share what the water tower is and all of your hard work. But let's start with who you are and what you're doing there and just a little bit about you.
My name is Melissa Meeker. I'm the CEO of the Water Tower, which is a nonprofit in Beaufort, Georgia, focused on water innovation. So, really just trying to bring the industry together to focus on advancing the industry, whether you're in a utility or the companies that support the utilities, workforce issues, R&D, just anything we can do to drive collaborative conversation.
And the building itself is designed for that, right?
Yeah.
So for somebody who hasn't seen your promotions, tell us like what it's like when you get to Georgia and you're walking up and then go into the building.
Yeah, just a beautiful site. We had the ribbon cutting last week and nearly 300 people showed up for the ribbon cutting, which is amazing. But yeah, you walk in the front door and immediately you see this large wall of old-fashioned water towers, just along one side. It's just an area where you like feel good when you walk in, so just a great opportunity to showcase some cool information about water, and also give people a place to hang out and see different things. The picture that's actually behind me is from last week. That's our central hub, where we call it the water cooler, which is the only kitchen in the entire building. So everybody has to go there. So yeah, it's just how do we push the conversation and create create conversation. 5 conference rooms, a huge multi-purpose area that we can use for small conferences. And right adjacent to a fantastic water resources center, wastewater plant. Our demonstration area where we're actually bringing in flows from the wastewater plant to a special area where you could hook up treatment equipment or monitoring equipment. And then of course the state-of-the-art laboratories and classrooms. It's amazing.
Yes, well, I can't wait to see it. I have been waiting and waiting, being patient here, but I will be there for demo day. So
Yes.
it's April the 22nd, and that is Earth Day, which is very, aligned properly. And so I'm excited for that. I'm excited that you built this with collaborative thinking. You brought in all of the passion of water and then the resources there, and showing how it all works together. And I guess what is the goal of bringing these people together and having them talk, kind of end goal there?
Yeah, I think, for me, it's over my 30 years in the industry, knowing how conservative we are as an industry, especially the public utilities, as they should be. They're protecting public health, they're protecting the environment. We also are facing, of course, in the workforce, aging workforce. So that gray tsunami is coming. So we have a real opportunity as we bring in new people to the industry to expose them to some things that they may not have even thought were possible in the industry. So again, creating that space where you highlight the new technologies, the smart technologies. The other thing you see when you walk in the door that I forgot to mention is a big control room. So you see these large screens that are showing smart technologies, predictive analytics. It's not just a SCADA system over a plant. It's what can you do with that data, so data rich that actually answers our management and efficiency challenges. Let's address that.
Yeah, I've seen the response and just the people that are showing up to kind of get involved. But for people who may not have seen this yet, how can they get involved? What are you looking for still in the water tower?
Anything. We've had a great response from academia, of course. We've had a great response from our vendors, just like you've said, Mueller Water Products, Siemens, Chemstrup, the big names, but also a lot of startups, a lot of smaller companies that are really looking to break into the industry. looking for that third-party validation, looking for a way for them to get exposure. The beauty of the water tower is our incorporation of workforce development, because as you bring people in to take those certification classes and attend, workshops and seminars where they'll get credits or points for their certifications, they're seeing these technologies, and we're incorporating those into the actual training classes. So again, it's just a unique setup that we have.
Well, I just have to send you all the praises there for jumping out and creating this. Entrepreneurial spirit is something very close to my heart as one. And I just think, you did it, you created something from an idea that has support in your connections in the industry. Definitely. That's how you can measure success at this pace, is that you had great connections, and definitely we can see your vision, and there was a gap there that needed to be filled. So we're just super excited to be able to share more content about that, to be there in person with you in April. And, I guess as far as getting involved in kind of that next step, how can people do that?
Yeah, go to our website. It's theh2otower.org. And it has our annual events on there. It has a form if you want to demonstrate on the campus. It has a form if you want to get on the newsletter. So there's all kinds of ways to get actively engaged. Obviously, April 22nd is going to be a big day for us. We expect several hundred people on the campus. We have over 45 vendors that are going to be doing something on the campus, either showcasing our training programs or actually demonstrating their products. So we're going to be taping interviews all day long in the podcast room, so that's exciting. Lots of things going on. We have Andrew Sawyer's coming down too from EPA to talk over lunch. There's lots of opportunity to get involved with that specific day, or through the website. Just reach out. I'm happy to respond, talk to you, see how we can get you engaged, see if there's anything we can help you with in the industry.
Well, thank you so much for your time. I'm not going to keep any more because I know it's moving day for you coming up. So just thank you for what you did for our industry, and I just can't wait to see it grow. And again, thank you for being here.
Thank you. Thank you for your support.